We'll proceed in vector summation and integral calculus. Okay, so we are proceeding discussion in vector summation and integral calculus. This is something that would change someone's future if he understand things to its depth, where we are. Okay, so we are in a phase of calculating bank interest. Bank bank interest in a sense that people generally they know someone they go for the fixed deposit in bank and someone they borrow loan from the bank, and both of them more or less it works in similar fashion. If I borrow 20,000 rupees, $20,000 or 20,000 rupee from a bank, then bank would say we take interest at 5%. Okay, or someone had deposited in a fixed deposit in a bank, then bank say we give 5% interest. There are two concepts in interest that we have seen. One concept of interest is annual, per year. One concept of interest is continuous. Both are per year, but one is will be calculated every after 1 year, and one will be calculated every microsecond. Continuous. What is the difference between the what is the difference between these two? Okay. Now, if I say that the if bank is giving annualized interest, then if someone is depositing 1 rupee in the bank, then after 1 year, if interest rate is 5%, then it will become 1.05 rupees. This is called annualized. After 1 year, it will become 1.05 rupees after 1 year. Now, after 1 year, whatever the interest plus principal amount, so net amount is 1.05 rupees. After 1 year, this will become principal amount. 1.05 rupees will become principal amount, and on top of it, 5% will be added after 1 year. So after 2 years, the net amount will be the principal amount, that is 1.05 plus 5% on 1.05. How much it will be? If we calculate, then first it is 1 rupee. First he deposited 1 rupee in the bank, and then he gets 5% interest. Means 1 into 5 by 100. That is 1 into 0.05. So whatever is the principal amount plus principal into 0.05, that will be the net amount. I can take out principal from here. Then in bracket it will become 1 plus 0.05. Okay. Now after 1 year it will be principal amount in bracket 1 plus 0.05. That is 1.05. So that is the amount at the end of 1 year. After 1 year, now principal amount is the initial principal. Principal into 1.05 plus principal into 1.05 into 0.05, because on top of it interest will come. Okay, if someone takes out principal into 1.05, then in bracket it will be 1 plus 0.05. Okay, then at the end of 2 years, it will be like principal into 1.05 bracket close into bracket open 1.05. Now anyone can understand. So this is the cumulative interest. After n number of years, then someone can expect the money will be principal amount into bracket 1 plus rate of interest, that is 0.05 to the power how many years it is. This is called annualized interest rate, and it calculated at in annual fashion. It calculated in annual fashion. Bank has an option to give that if you can break in between, and interest will be there or not. Like if someone has deposited for 20 years, then if he is withdrawing after 2 years, 2 years, 6 months, then for 2 years certainly he is going to get the interest. But after 2 years he may get, he may not get, because he is breaking it. So it is up to bank what he decide or whatsoever. So if someone is, then what the amount will be? If consider that after 1 year person is getting 0.05 interest rate, but he is withdrawing in his, so after 1 year it is 1 plus 0.05. Okay, that is to power 1. But he is breaking in 6 months. If he is breaking 6 months, it will be to the power 0.5 because it is half of it. How much it will be? If I say I have x amount, x to the power 2, x to the power 2, that will be after 2 years. That is x is 1.05. 1.05 if I consider x to the power 2, that much will be the money after 2 years. Okay. Or if I say x to the power 1, that is the money after 1 year. If x is 9, then 9 to the power 1. Makes sense? 9 to the power 1. That is the amount that will be multiplied with the principal amount. Principal amount into 1 plus 0.05 to the power n. N is 1. After 1 year, how much it is? 1.05. Consider this is x. X to the power 1. Consider this is 9. 9 to the power 1. If he is withdrawing within 6 months, then if I give option as 1, the power is 1, it will become 1 by 2. Power would become 1 by 2. If power become 1 by 2, then how much it will be? 9 to the power 1 by 2. It will become 3. Square root of 9 is 3. 3. So at the end of 1 year, he would have received 9 amount. But after 6 months, he is receiving 3 amount. So it is less. So this is something that works in a power manner. A to the power x. A to the power x manner. Okay. So x I can put 1, 2, 3, 4 or 1.5 or 0.5. But as the what is a to the power x? If someone draw a to the power x, if this is x axis, then this is a to the power x. Okay, if I say a to the power x is 2, to the if it is 1, then height is 2. Hop, 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 hop. Okay, if this is 1, then height is 2. Okay, if it is 2, then height is 2 to the power 2, 4. If it is 3, then height is 2 to the power 3, 8. Okay, a to the power x. Okay, if it is x is 3, 4, then 2 to the power 4, 16. It is growing like this. Okay, this is called x. This is called power. Anything with the power, it works in power manner. Okay, what is problem here? Problem is things are not continuous. Means things are getting added every year. So 5% means after 1 year it will be 5%. Calculation is not smooth and it is not versatile. How it is not versatile, that we will prove it. Okay, so we are saying that what is interest? Then interest is, if I watch closely, the recurring interest in the bank, if I watch closely, interest rate is directly proportional to the amount you have in the bank. If someone is depositing a principal amount, then the net interest that is coming, interest rate is different. That is 5%. Every year 5%. That is the interest rate. Okay, but interest, the net interest rate, what is interest? Okay, the question is coming as what is interest? Interest means if I deposit 100 rupees in bank, or $100, 100 ruble, 100 yuan in the bank. I deposit 100 yuan in the bank. I go to the bank. I have a locker. Consider I have a locker. There I kept 100 rupees. I go after 1 year and there I see 105 rupees. Interest means what change I see. That is it. After 9 months, if I go, I don't see anything. There is no interest. After 1 year, if I go, then I see there is a 5 rupees kept there. What is difference I see? Difference is 5 rupees. So interest is nothing but what difference a person is seeing. That is interest. Interest means on top of principal, what is the something that person is finding different. If anything happened different, change, something like that, It is a candidate of calculus. Okay, differentiation. Differentiation means difference. What is dy by dt per unit time? How much difference I see in y? That is dy by dt. How- Of every 1 unit in change, how much difference I see in y? Okay, this is called differentiation. After every 1 unit, there are two things. Every 1 unit, how much change I every one unit dy by dt, every 1 unit, how much I see how much I see that there is a change in y. Every 1 unit of change in t brings how many unit change in y. These two are different things. Like if someone is saying that bank is giving a straightforward interest. A straightforward interest means whatever you deposit, you will get 5% on top of it. Straightforward. Okay, what is straightforward? Means if I see after 1 year, if I have deposited 100 rupees, I get 105 rupees. After 2 years, if I go, I see 110 rupees. After 3 years, I go, I see 115 rupees like that. Okay, this is a continuous. It is based upon the initial amount 100 rupees. Means any time if I divide by the current if I divide the interest by the time, it will be constant. After 3 year interest is 15 rupees, whereas time span is 3 years. 15 by 3 is 5. After 4 year it will be 20 rupees will be interest. In 4 years it is 5, it is constant. This is called division. Division means y by t. Y by t. If y is interest and t is the time, it will always be constant. Y by t. What is y by t? Y by t means interest. If I see the time duration and then if I see change in time duration 4 years, then in that y I see is 20 rupees, means 4. After 3 years, 15 rupees. This is called division. But every moment, okay, after 1 year, if I go and see 5 rupees extra, after 2 years, if I go, then I see it is extra. It is 111 rupees. After 3 years, I go, I see 118 rupees. Now, I'm scratching my head. What's going on? Okay, after first year, I see 5 rupees extra came. After second year, in 1 year span, I see 6 rupees extra came. Next year, if I go, I see 7 rupees extra came. This looks like interest is changing. Interest is not constant. If I say y by t, interest is not constant. It looks like in that manner. Interest is not constant. Okay, interest is varying with the time. Okay, means y by t is not constant. If y I say interest, y is interest, then y by t. If t is 1, the interest is 5. If t is 2, in the next span a 2, interest rate is different. Means per unit change in time brings how many change in interest. It depends upon the time. At what time you are saying the interest, I believe it is all right. Okay, if I am seeing momentum, what I'm trying to say is consider this is interest and this is time. Every time, if interest is a straight line, if this interest is a straight line over the time, then every time I can simply divide any moment. If it is a straight line, if interest is a straight line, then any moment I can divide. If height is 25, the duration is 5. Height is 15, the duration is 3. Okay, this is called division. Y by x is always constant. Y by t is always constant. If bank is saying that interest rate is 5, then I understand that if I deposit 100 rupees, next year it will be 105, next year it will be 110, next year it will be 115 like that. But if I draw a graph of every year and the interest, the first year I get interest of 5 rupees. Next year I should have got 10, 5 plus 5, but it is 11, it is 18, it is 28, something like that. Then if I draw a graph, certainly it will not be a straight line. It will be something like this, different. What is different? But I'm accustomed of the straight line. I want a straight line to understand what is the interest. Means every moment, if I talk about the interest at a particular time, then it is different. What are you talking? Means this, if I draw this equation of this line equation is not a straight line. This is what I'm saying. The equation line is not a straight line. Okay, means every moment it is different. Y by t, every moment y by t is different. Now I cannot describe it as y by t. No one will understand what to do. Then it will be described by dy by dt. What is dy by dt? If I take any moment here, then it is t comma y. This is time and this is y. This is interest and this is time. At this moment, what is the interest rate? Okay, at this moment, interest rate is 5. This moment, interest rate is 6. This moment, interest rate is 7. What it means? At this moment, if I see the line direction, that will be a straight line. Every moment, I can draw a line direction. What is a straight line? Means tangent at this line. If I draw a, if I take any point here and draw a tangent line, then I just remove this. This is the tangent line at that point. Take this tangent line and make a parallel line till it touches the origin. Okay, now see what is y by t. This y by t will tell the interest rate at that moment. Every moment the tangent line is different. Every moment the tangent line is different. But if I have an interest rate that is a straight line, if I draw a tangent line, I can draw a tangent line on this straight line also. This is tangent line. Every time tangent line is same, but tangent line different. What is the tangent? What is the tangent's y by t? That is dy by dt. Differentiation is y by t only. Differentiation is a special case or superset of division, where every moment I see y by t is different. What I'm saying y by t, many times I have said that. This is not y by t I'm talking. People will say, yeah, I know y by t is different. What do you understand? If this is y and this is t, I'm sorry. If this is t and this is y, then this is y by t. At this moment, if I taking this is y and this is t, this is y by t. These two are different. I'm not talking about that y by t different. Okay, this is another thing. There are two. If I say at this point, what is y by t? This is y and this is t, y by t. At this point, what is y by t? This is y and this is t. It is division only. It is not differentiation. At this moment, okay, y by t means you're trying to calculate tangent of one angle. Yes, I'm trying to calculate tangent of one angle. If this is the point, and if I say this is y and this is t, then there is a tangent that connect origin and this point. This, I'm sorry, there is a line that connects origin and this point. This is y and this is t. If I remove this, this angle is theta, tan theta, tangent I am talking. Tan theta is y by t. Okay, if I take another point, if I take this point, then connect origin and this point and then remove it. This point, tangent angle is different. If I take another point, tangent of the angle means angle is varying with the point to point, where this one point on this line connect origin and another point is on a line. This is not what we are talking. This is different thing. This is again y by t only, but it is varying. That y by t we are not talking. That is not differentiation. Okay, that's why we bring vector into the consideration. This is called position vector. If this is origin and this is the position on the line, then a vector is varying for the position vector. This makes a line with the origin. This line angle we are not talking. Okay, we are talking if this is the point, take a tangent line at this point, and then this tangent line start moving the tangent line. Or if somebody understands, Then grow this tangent line till it touching the x-axis and see what is the angle it is making with the axis. That angle I am talking. If you see the point and it correct from the origin, then it also makes an angle. That angle I am not talking. Okay, I am talking this angle, this angle, this angle, this angle, this angle, not this angle. Okay, a line that is connecting origin and point that we call position vector. That I am not saying. That is y by t only. That is division only. Division is also changing moment. That is not differentiation. Differentiation means if I take any point here, if I take a binocular or if I take a microscope at this point, then line will look a straight line called linear linearity, local linearity. If I see this point is rotating. If I see this point, if I see very closely this point, very close, it will look like a straight line at that point. That is straight line I'm talking. Everywhere that a straight line will be different. That is also called tangent. So that tangent line, what is the angle it is making? If it is making, so that tangent line, what angle it is making? Tan theta of that angle, that is y by x, that is not y by x, that is dy by dx. There is a difference between y by x and dy by dx. If I say if this is a point called 4 and this point is 16, then y by x is 4 by 16. Sorry, 16 by 4. But dy by dx will be, I have to draw 16 by 4 means this is the height and this is width, 4 and 16. Okay, means if I draw a line like this from origin, this is 16 and this is 4. This is y by x, not dy by dt. dy by dt. Okay, if I at this point this is 16 and this is 4, at this moment, what is the direction of line? At this moment, I'll draw a tangent line, and this tangent line I'll grow it and let it meet with the x-axis. Okay, I'm talking about this tangent line. What is angle here? If I take tan theta of that angle, that will be y by x. That is dy by dx. Dy by dx means any moment, if I take this moment, what is the direction of the line? At that every moment, direction of the line is changing. At that moment, if direction of line is there, at that moment, what is exactly direction of the line? There, I'll do the microscope and I'll enlarge at that point. That point, I'll enlarge it and I'll make a straight line, and then I see what is delta x. If I enlarge, if I take a particular point on the line and that point I enlarge it, then it will be a straight line. It will show like a straight line if I go very near to it. For that straight line, consider that is the straight line I am seeing. What is x? That is delta x, and what is this? That is delta y. Because this is very small. Delta y by delta x at that moment is dy by dx. With dy by dx talks about change. Change in y with the change in x or change in t at a particular time. Every moment dy by dx is different. This is what I am saying. And that is the dy by dx is the tangent of the angle that is found by the tangent line, not the line connecting that point and origin. That is division and this is differentiation. No one will talk this in the book this much clarity. I bet on this. Anyway, now we are talking about interest rate that is provided by the bank. So interest rate, certainly, if someone is thinking that okay, he is not aware about annual interest rate he doesn't know. He deposited 100 rupees. After 1 year, he go and see then it becomes 105 rupees. He is happy. How much money change? He's seeing 5 rupees change in the money. He is happy. He is happy. He made 5 rupees. Okay. Then probably he take out the 5 rupees with him, keeping 100 rupees. Okay. Keeping 100 rupees. Oh, I'm sorry. He is not taking it. He is keeping 105 rupees. After 1 more year, he is going there, imagining that 5 rupees more will come out there. But he is saying it is 111 rupees. 6 rupees more came out there. Now he is scratching his head. What's going on? Then after 1 year, he is going thinking that 6 rupees extra he will get. So he is thinking, last time it was 6 rupees, probably he will get 117 rupees. But he is seeing 118 rupees. 7 rupees extra came out. This proves that every moment interest rate is changing. Okay, Then he is inquiring, then he came to know that every year interest rate is changing, and that is 5%. Means after 1 year, it is 105 rupees. Now 105 rupees become principal amount. On top of it, interest again 5% will be calculated. After 2 years, it becomes 105 plus 105 into 5 by 100. That is the amount he is seeing after 2 years. Whatever the amount he that will become principal amount, on top of it 5% will be added. This is called interest rate. Interest rate is, so he is understanding now. Hmm? Makes sense. Looks like interest rate is dependent upon the, he's not thought, I'm sorry, he's not thinking about interest rate. The net interest what he is seeing looks like this is dependent upon the amount that is in the account. So after 1 year, he is going to the bank and he is saying 105 rupees. He silently is taking out 5 rupees with him in his pocket, leaving the 100 rupees. He is thinking, because he knows now formula that every year interest will grow. Okay, after 1 year, he is thinking that it will be 6 rupees because of the new formula he understands now, but it is 5 rupees again. He takes out the 5 rupees, keeping 100 rupees there. After 1 year, he is thinking it will become 7 rupees, 8 rupees, but he is saying again 5 rupees is there. Then he is scratching his head. Looks like interest is directly proportional to the amount I have in my account. Okay, but that amount interest rate is calculated every year. After 1 year, if it is 100 rupees, it becomes 105 rupees. It is not calculated in meanwhile. Every year interest rate is calculated on the principal amount, and principal amount is updated after 1 year. So within 1 year it will be 100 rupees is the only principal amount. After 1 year, principal amount become 105 rupees. On 105 rupees, now 5% interest will come. So interest, I'm not talking about interest rate. Interest is directly proportional to the amount you have in the account, but it is calculated year wise. Okay, that people are thinking, anyone would think, what about if interest rate is dependent on amount, and amount will start increasing every microsecond, not every year. What someone mean? What someone mean is that there will be a digital meter in front of his box where he has kept 100 rupees. Okay, one digital meter will be there. After 6 months he is going, it will show 102 rupees. Now he is understanding. Yeah, looks like 102 rupees. Now he is scratching his head. 102 rupees. He had deposited 100 rupees. In 6 months, it became 102 rupees. After 6 months, he is thinking that since the interest is yearly basis, the way it used to be earlier, every year interest principal amount will update, calculating the interest and new principal amount will happen. Now he is going after 9 months. He understood that 2 rupees came in 6 months. Then 1 rupee is every 3 months. After 9 months, he is going and seeing in the meter it is written 103 rupees 50 paise. But he was expecting 3 rupees only, not 50 paise. Means looks like the interest that is coming is dependent upon the amount, and amount is changing every second. This is called continuous interest, continuous updation of the principal amount. Principal amount is getting updated continuously, and then interest is measured on the updated principal amount. Makes sense? Earlier the principal amount was getting updated after 1 year. Then after 1 year, principal amount will be different. Then then uh, then interest rate will be applied on the new principal amount. Then it will go for 1 year. After 1 year, means 2 years, the principal amount will get updated, and now the interest rate will be applied on the updated principal amount. Now in continuous, every moment interest is calculated every moment, and then principal amount is updated. Then interest is calculated on new principal amount. Then principal amount is updated. Then interest will be applied on new principal amount. Principal amount will be updated. How fast it is happening? Every moment, every picosecond. Every nanosecond, it is happening like that. If this is the case, then what is the interest rate? Interest rate is per year only. It is not per second, per year only. Interest rate is 5%, same 5% per year only. But if what I'm trying to say, if someone is depositing money and he's seeing after 20 years, then it modified 20 times. The principal got modified 20 times. But interest rate is same 5%, 5 rupees, 5%, 5 per 100. That is it. Interest rate is same 5 only. But he's saying the updation 20 times. Now consider within begin time to 1 month, it is updated 20 times or more than that. Okay, but interest rate is same 5%. Updation is going on quickly. Then it will be very high. It will not be very high. How it will not be very high? It will be through another formula. This is what I'm saying. One formula is 1 plus r to the power n. This is the typical, the cumulative interest formula. 1 plus r, that is the interest rate 5 by 100 or 0.05. 1 plus 0.05 to the power n, number of years. This formula generally bank applies or generally people see in mathematics question. Now, if I say interest rate is same 5%, but it is getting updated, principal amount is getting updated every moment. Certainly, this cannot be the formula because it will become very big in few seconds only. Okay, where n, what is n? It is updated every second. Then how many seconds? 20 seconds. 20 seconds only it will become very high amount. So this formula cannot be applied. Okay, how this is happening? Because banks are attracting customers. They are saying that any moment you can withdraw your money, no problem. It's not that within 1 year if you withdraw, then we will not give you any interest or something like that. You have to withdraw only after 1 year or something like that. Every moment you can withdraw. We are giving moment interest, per second interest, not per year interest. This is better than that. Okay, then what is the formula of this? If I say that Y is the amount at a particular time in a bank, I deposited 100 rupees in a bank. Okay, then at the beginning, Y, consider Y is the amount in the bank at any moment, Y. Okay, then what is dy by dt? How much Y is changing t per t? T is year. Dy by dt, where t is year, how much y is changing per year? Let's start with this. Dy by dt, where y is the amount at any moment. Dy by dt, how much y is changing every year? That is equal, that is directly proportional to y. How much is the amount you have in bank? The interest rate, interest, that is dy by dt, per time how much y is changing? That is the interest. Interest means how much change in y I see. Okay, that is the interest. Dy by dt is interest where y is the amount that is kept in the bank. So dy by dt is directly proportional to the y. If you have bigger y, bigger interest you get. This is not interest rate. How much interest you are seeing, how much extra money you are seeing in the bank. That is dy by dt. This is dy by dt is not interest rate that I am talking about 5%. 5% is the interest rate. Okay, I'm sorry if I said like that. Dy by dt is the net amount, different amount anyone see in the bank. This is the net interest. If this is the time, then how much change in the y I am seeing? Change in the y is the amount. How much amount I am seeing, how much net interest I am seeing in the bank, that is dy by dt. Net interest I am seeing in the bank is directly proportional to what is the amount is in the bank. Okay, means dy by dt is directly proportional to y. Dy by dt equal to cy. C is constant, proportional. If I leave it, it becomes constant. That constant is the interest rate. Makes sense? After 1 year, dy by dt, if I say t means time, y is the amount, delta y by delta t. If I have change in the time, how much change in the y I am seeing? Delta y by delta t. Better to understand. If delta y talks about the money, then after 1 year, if t is 1 year, then delta y will be c. Will be c. Okay, what do you mean? Be c. C, consider c is 5%. C does not have any, the unit of c is 5%. It does not have any unit, looks like 5%. If I say that dy by dt equal to 5%, that is 0.05 into y. At the beginning, consider I had 100 rupees. Then 100 into 0.05, that is 5. 5 rupees interest I will get, that is dy by dt. dy by dt equal to the interest rate, that is c, into y. But dy by dt means interest is changing. Interest is directly proportional to the money, not interest rate. Interest rate is c. The net interest is directly proportional to the money y I have in the amount, and that y is updating every second. How you correlate this? We'll try it. Dy by dt equal to cy means dy by y equal to ct means if I integrate both sides, it becomes ln log of y equal to e to the equal to c into t. So dy by dt equal to cy, dy by y equal to c dt. In that fashion, ln of y equal to ct plus k, some constant, because we have integrated it. If I shift it, then it becomes y equal to e to the power ct plus k, e to the power ct plus k. Okay, if I break it, then y equal to e to the power k into e to the power ct, because if something is in exponential and plus, then plus will become multiplication. Means now how to find the value of k? Let's place t equal to 0. If t equal to 0, then initial amount is the amount what I deposited in the bank. Then it becomes y equal to e to the power k into 1, e to the power ct t equal to 0, means e to the power k equal to y, that is at the beginning amount. So I can rewrite as y equal to y0 e to the power ct. Any moment, what is the amount I expect when I had deposited y0? Depends upon t. Okay, if t is 20, then 20 will be in years. If t is 20, then it will be 0.5, that is c, into 20, 1 e to the power 1, that is 2.7, around 3, 2.7. Means any amount y0 will become 2.7 times at interest of 5% per year after 20 years. What about if someone is withdrawing after 6 months? Then y0 e to the power c, that is 0.05 into t will be 0.5. That is the rate, that will be the net amount he is getting. T can be any moment he'll get. Any moment y is getting updated. Any moment y is getting updated through this calculus fundamental. Okay, this is the concept as if we use calculus. Otherwise, we have 1 plus r to the power n. Here it is y0 e to the power c into n. These two are different because dy by dt is the interest divide dt interest what I am getting at any moment. That interest is equal to c into y. What is y? And y is keep on changing. If what is the proof of keep on changing? Because someone can withdraw after 3 months only. At 3 months, what is y? So depending, y is getting updated every moment. Okay, but and t he can I started t with the year. So t is in year, time is in year. He can put time in year only, but he can place fraction of the year also. So in that fashion, it will be updated per second manner. It has better usage than typical people use 1 plus r to the power t. That is the cumulative interest rate. What is the better usage? Now we have given example that person is going to the bank and bank has come up with a new scheme. A bank has come up with a new scheme. What is the new scheme? If you deposit your money in a fixed deposit, then every year you can add money to it, S amount, fixed amount, called S amount. If someone had deposited Y0 money in his account at the beginning, then any moment he can expect Y equal to Y0 e to the power CT. C is the interest rate, and T he can place here any moment. Okay, he can expect what would be his money. Money is changing every moment, and whatever the any moment, whatever the y is, the dy by dt is changing based upon the y. Dy by dt equal to cy, where y is changing every moment. Someone can draw the graph also of the y. Y will change like exponential. Every moment y is changing. And the way y is changing dy by dt, every moment dy by dt is different. Someone can calculate. If this is if this is if this is x, if this is x, this is time axis, and this is y. At any time, what is the amount he's seeing? Y equal to e to the power ct. This is exponential. E to the power ct. Every time if you see the vertical, that is the y. Y is changing every moment. Okay, how much is it changing? Dy by dt. Dy by dt, if we calculate at any moment dy by dt. Okay, what is the interest at any moment? Interest at any moment. Dy by dt is interest at any moment. Okay, if it was a straight line, if y equal to mx mt, y equal to mt, okay, at any moment y is changing as a straight line. If someone wants the interest, then what is y? I'm sorry, hope something else. Anyway, someone can think about it. This is the y. Y is the net amount, that is y at the beginning. It is some amount. At the t equal to 0, y is some offset is there, that is called y0. And after that, y is changing like this. At any moment, what is dy by dt? Any moment, what is the interest rate? Interest. What is the interest at any interest rate is c. What is interest at any moment? What is the total interest? That someone calculate. What is the momentarily interest? Okay, what is the momentarily interest? The way we started discussion with y by t and dy by dt. Y by t, if I say t, if this is t and this is y, then this the line that will connect through the origin will be this. This is y and this is t. Y by t is different. Y by t is different. This is dy by dt. Momentarily, what is the theta? Dy by dt. Everywhere dy by dt is different. That is c into dy by dt equal to c into y. Since everywhere y is vertical, everywhere vertical is different, everywhere dy by dt is different. So every moment interest is different. If it takes someone takes small span of time and then he calculates interest in that time, it will be different. If I take after some time and then he take the same small span of the time, then interest rate will be different. Okay, the way we calculated here in the previous 1 plus r to the power n, during the first year span, interest calculated will be can be say, I don't know, miss, it depend upon the bank how they are saying. Bank would say that from begin to end first year, if you calculate interest, it will be similar, something like that, because principal amount is getting updated every year, not in between. Every year only principal amount will get updated. If y talks about the if y talks about the net money will get updated every year. When I say 1 plus r to the power t, that is the conventional cumulative interest. But if I say y equal to y0 e to the power ct or y0 e to the power rn, then it will be updated every moment. Okay, this will be higher if I someone is depositing 1 rupee, then he is getting 1.05 after 1 year, with the 1 year, every year if he is moving. But here, if he is calculating after 1 year, then it will be y0, that is 1 rupee, e to the power c, that is 0.05 into 1. What is e to the power 0.05? E to the power 0.05 will be bigger than 0.05, that is guaranteed. So he will get more than zero. I mean, with this continuous interest rate, he will get slightly more than it. Slightly more than it. Okay. Means if someone is calculating the net amount after 20 years, then it will be y0 e to the power 0.05 into 20 e to the power 1. 2.7 time he will get. Okay, 2.7 times. If someone is calculating through 1 plus r to the power 20, he will not get 2.7 times also. It will be little less. Here it is little high, very little higher he will get. So in bank nowadays it is written that what is the interest rate? Interest rate is 5%. What is the effective interest rate annually? 5.33%. Means they are now calculating through the calculus way, not through the old way. That is principal amount is getting double, it is getting updated every year. It is getting updated every moment. Okay. Now next is that person who has made a deposit of the 100 rupees in his account, thinking that every year there is a continuous interest rate of 5%. This is the better one. Every year continuous rate of 5% he will get. He deposited 100 rupees. After 1 year his mind is changing and he want to deposit 20 rupees. Then after 1 year he will deposit 20 rupees. This kind of functionality he wants in the bank. Bank is giving. If bank is scheme he has taken, at the beginning he deposited 100 rupees. 5% is the interest. So it will be y equal to y0, that is 100 e to the power c. C is 0.05 into time. This way his 100 rupees will start growing over the 20 year whatever he has taken. Now he is depositing 20 rupees after 1 year. Now it is complex now, because for 20 rupees the calculation should be different. For 20 rupees he will get interest of 5% only, but he will get for 19 year only. If it is fixed deposit is for 20 years, and after 1 year he is pushing 20 rupees, then he will get interest of 20 rupees only for 19 years. Then he, after 1 year again he is pushing 20 rupees in this scheme. Then for next 20 rupees he will get interest for 18 years only. Then after third year, at the end of third year, he is pushing 20 rupees. Then for this 20 rupees, he will get interest for 17 years only. Means, then now question is arising, can someone tell the formula that what will be the amount that a person can see after T year? Okay, if amount is becoming cumulative every moment at the rate of c, that is 5%, and t is in year, then it is y equal to y0 e to the power ct. But that is one moment deposition. If he depositing every year s amount every year after that, then what will be the new equation? What are you talking about? I'm talking about, this is what I'm talking about. Then what is the formula that we anyone now he will be in hand, that y is now what he wants in his formula, he wants s also. Right now in formula y equal to y0, that is the initial amount e to the power ct. C is there, time is there, that is in year. C, but you can put in fraction also. C is there, time is there, and y0 is there. Three things are there, and then he is understanding what is the amount right now, what is the amount at any moment, that is the y. Now I want to place s also in the equation, that now any moment he can calculate what the amount is, where s he is depositing every year. That is the question. Now let's go with our interest formula. What is interest? Interest means dy by dt. How much y is changing over a time? That is the interest. If he has deposited some amount dy by dt. How much is the dy by dt? Consider t is 1. Delta y by delta t. T is 1 year. After t is 1 year, how much change in y I am seeing? That is delta y by delta t. After t in 1 year, where t can be anything. I'm not talking about delta t. There are three things here. Delta y by delta t. Two things. Delta y and delta t. Third thing is t. At what moment? When t equal to 2 year. When t equal to 2 year, I am saying delta t is 1 year. Makes sense? Okay, this is the time. Time is progressing now. This is t equal to 0, t equal to 1 year, t equal to 2 year. When t equal to 2 year, I am taking a span of 1 year, that is delta t. In this span, how much delta y I am seeing, that is the interest. Means when t is 2 year, at that moment I saw my amount is 120 rupees. Consider like that. After t became 2 years, I am seeing my amount as 120 rupees. Then I am seeing after 1 year, the delta t is 1 year. Then I am seeing 140 rupees. Means 20 rupees extra I am getting. That is delta y. If at time t equal to 2, y is y1, and t equal to 3, that delta y is 1 year, 3, y equal to y2, then what is y2 minus y1? That is the interest I am seeing. Interest in a span of 1 year at time equal to 2 years. Three things are there. When t equal to 10 year, t equal to 10 year, consider my money is 180 rupees. 180 rupees. And there after 10 years, then I am seeing 1 year of a span. Then I am seeing 180, 180, and after 1 year it is becoming 220. Means during that duration, delta y change is 40 rupees. Interest is 40 rupees. What is interest? Delta y by delta t. What is interest? Delta. If delta t tends to 0, then dy by dt. dy by dt is the net interest. It is not mentioned in any of the book in that simple manner. Net interest means what is the interest means surprise. Interest means information. Surprise. How much surprise I am seeing? At the end of any time, I am seeing money as y1, and after some time, I am seeing money as y2. Then y2 minus y1 is the surprise I am seeing, and it happened because of delta t. Y2 minus y1. So what is the net amount? That is y2 minus y1 is the interest I am seeing over how many times? That is delta t. Delta y by delta t. Okay, means then per unit time how much surprise you will see. I believe this is what dy by dt is. Delta y is the interest. If I was saying delta, slowly we will improve. Okay, people will understand what the concept is. If y is the amount, then delta y is the interest. Now it is more clear. If y is the amount, then delta y is the interest. Okay, if delta y has been achieved in delta t, then how much y delta y I will achieve in single unit of time, that is dy by dt. Interest per unit time. This is not the interest rate. Okay, interest per unit time. Okay, per unit time, how much interest I am saying, but it is similar to interest rate. Interest rate is 5 rupee, 5 rupee per 100 rupee. That is the interest rate. 5 rupee you will get per 100 rupee after 1 year of the time. That is C. It is similar. Consider this is continuous interest. Makes sense? Okay, how slowly we are refining our knowledge now. Okay, means dy by dt is nothing but interest that we are seeing over per unit of time, where per unit is very small, or delta y interest I am seeing over delta t of the time. Makes sense? Okay, now consider that what is dy by dt now? What do you mean what by dy by dt? Dy by dt you are saying delta y that happened in delta t of the time. That is dy by dt. Yeah, that is dy by dt. Okay. Now at the beginning I deposited 100 rupees. At the end of the 1 year I am seeing 106 rupees. At the end I am seeing 106 rupees. How much delta y I am seeing? 6 rupees. Delta y I am seeing 6 rupees. Over how many duration delta t? 6 rupees per year. This is what I am saying. Okay, what it is? Delta y by delta t equal to interest rate, that is C into y. C is 5. Okay, consider it become 105 if I take a smooth manner only. Delta y, how much change in money I see over delta t time period? Change in the money. Okay, change in the money is C, that is the interest rate into the money I have deposited. Okay, but now if someone is watching his account, what so consider his relative is depositing 20 rupees every year. Consider like that. If a person he has taken a cumulative interest kind of interest scheme, and then he deposited 100 rupees. After 1 year, he should see 105 rupees as per his calculation. But someone deposited 20 rupees at the end of 1 year. He is not knowing it. Someone, because his scheme was like that. How much he is seeing now? He is seeing 5 plus 20, 25 rupees extra in his account. Consider in this fashion. If person has taken a cumulative scheme in a bank and then it is at C equal to 5% annually, he will get interest in continuous manner. This is what bank is saying. Okay, means delta y by delta t. Delta y by delta t equal to C into y, where delta y by delta is dependent upon the y. What is y at that moment? Okay, that is the scenario. But things are changing when every moment, every year, someone is depositing S amount of money. 1 year after 1 year, S amount of money is added to this scheme. After 1 year, S amount of money is added to the scheme, not to the person. Now he is curious to know the interest what happened in his account. Then if no one was adding S rupees, then at the end of 1 year, he is seeing C into Y. Coarsely, I am saying, very coarsely. C into Y. That is 5 rupees extra he is saying. But if someone had deposited S amount there, then he is seeing 25 rupees. Oh, he is happy. Okay, how much interest you got? He is saying I got interest of 25 rupees. How come it is not possible? Interest rate is 5 rupees only. So you should have got 105 rupees in your account. No, no. I am seeing in my account there is 125 rupees. Someone who would have, I don't know. Someone deposited, I don't know. But I am seeing 125 rupees in my account. After 1 year, now he is calculating 125 rupees into 5%, something like that. Then he is expecting 130, 132 rupees in the account. Suddenly he is saying it is 165 rupees in his account. Then he is saying that 125 and 165 looks like bank gave 40 rupees interest. Bank gave 40 rupees interest, but the truth is someone deposited again 20 rupees in the account. But anyway, to the person, he is saying, now I have another formula. What is your formula? Delta Y, that is change in money, over delta T is not CY. CY plus S. S. CY plus S. CY talks about the net change in the money. Net change. C into Y. Y is talk about the what is the money at that moment. C talks about per year how much it will change. So if I multiply C with the Y, then it will say what is the net amount he is seeing that extra has come. But the extra is plus S also. So delta Y by delta Y by delta T over delta T duration, that is 1 year, over delta T duration, how much delta Y I am seeing? That is CY plus S. Makes sense? Okay, this is how we progress. So slowly we start refining the concept. So delta Y means how much amount is changing. So delta Y, if someone say what is delta Y, then delta Y is C into Y plus S. But it is changing over delta T time period. Okay, the delta Y by delta T, if it is changing over one time period, one time. If T is 1, then I can remove T, not required, because T is anyway per year basis. What is delta Y after 1 year? Then C into Y plus S makes sense. How much money I am seeing change after 1 year? Delta Y by delta T. Delta T is 1 because T is calculated in year, not in second. So delta T is 1. I can take out T, not required, because it is 1. How much delta Y someone is changing? How much change in my account he is seeing in 1 year? That is C into Y plus S, because he is seeing 25 rupees after 1 year. So he is saying yes, yes, yes. Delta Y means interest. Yeah, I am getting 25 rupees interest. He does not know that someone has deposited 20 rupees in his account. Okay, now what is delta Y by delta T? Per year, what is the interest rate? Per year, what is the interest? If I divide by delta T, what is delta Y after 2 years? What is delta Y after 2 years? Then beginning was 100 rupees. After 2 years, he is seeing 165 rupees. Now he is saying yes, yes, yes. Delta Y is 65 rupees after 2 years. Delta Y is 25 rupees after 1 year. Then someone said, okay, what is delta Y by delta T? What do you mean? Means how much change, how much interest you are seeing per year. But if okay, then how much, then it is some formula would be there. What is the formula? Formula is C into Y plus S. Okay, if T is 1, delta T is 1, then delta Y by delta T, when delta T is 1, delta Y by delta T equal to C into Y plus S. That will be the formula. Okay, now T can be anything. If delta T is varying, then delta Y will also vary. Both are varying. Means delta Y by delta T equal to cy plus s. This is what we can say. If delta t becomes 2, then delta y will also grow in that fashion only. But it is not linear. Who is saying it is linear? That's why differentiation is there. If it was a linear, then y by t was enough. Why we said delta y by delta t? But anyway, it is non-linear. That's why we are saying delta y by delta t, which will keep changing if we take that various t. But per year, what is the interest he is getting? Per year, how much change in his amount he is saying? That is C into Y plus S, because S is also getting added per year. Okay, what is new formula now? The new formula means the interest per year he is seeing delta y by delta t, where delta t is 1 year, 1. Okay, then it is cy plus s. Now, if delta t tends to 0, then dy by dt equal to cy plus s. Okay, this is the formula. Now, I believe this is understandable. Now, someone has to calculate what it will be in terms of y. If dy by dt equal to cy plus s, then what is y? If dy by dt was cy, then y become y equal to y0 e to the power ct. If delta y by dy by dt equal to cy plus s, then what will be formula of y? Where I have a continuous interest rate. Interest rate is in per year, and then one person has deposited some amount, and then he is keep on depositing another amount, s amount. He deposited y0 in his scheme at the beginning, and every year he is adding s amount of money every year. If this is year number 0, then year number 1, whatever the amount he has in his account, he added s rupees. Then after 1 year, whatever is the amount in his account, he added s rupees again. Okay, then at any time t, what will be the amount in his account? That is the question now. Okay, now we will go this, now we will understand this concept. This is the time. And if this is the initial amount, that is y0, this is the amount in his account anytime. This is y0 he deposited. And then if it is y0, if this is y0, that any moment y will be y0 e to the power ct. It will grow exponentially. Y0 e to the power ct, where t is in year. Okay, in this fashion. Okay, after 1 year, his amount is this much. This is going exponentially. Then after 1 year, his amount is this much vertical. After 2 years, his amount is even vertical. Okay, if he started with 0 rupees, then there's nothing flat, because there won't be anything. Y0 is 0, then y will always be 0. If y0 is some amount, then at any moment, what is the y? At time equal to 0, the amount in his bank his account is y0. At time equal to 1, 2, it will grow exponentially. Any moment, he can see the height touching the curve, and he said this much in my account. But after 1 year, extra s amount he is adding to the amount in the account. Okay, if he's adding extra, then at the end of 1 year, how much interest he is seeing? That is y0 e to the power 0.05 into 1. This is the new amount he is seeing, minus y0. This is the interest he saw. Interest in y0 in bracket e to the power 0.05 into 1 minus 1. This is the, if I take out y0, then this is the interest he saw in his account plus s, because interest is growing. He is thinking in that manner. Someone deposited s rupee in his account after 1 year, he does not know. He is seeing s as the interest only, because net change in money is that much. Net change in the money should have been e to the power ct minus 1. But it is added by s amount. But he is saying this is the interest I received. If this is the interest you received, then at the beginning the equation by dy by dt equal to c into y, where dy by dt is change in the y per unit time. If I take time as 1 year, then what is delta y? That is c into y, but that is not true. Delta y is c into y plus s, because s is also coming as interest only. This is what he is thinking. Then delta y by delta t, dy by dt will be c into y plus s. This will be a new equation. But if I want to solve it, then we have to think in different manner. What is different manner? Now I have to think about parallel recurrent account. One account has y0 as initial deposit, and it is going for t years, then y0 into e to the power ct, that will be the new money. There is another account where he has deposited S amount of money, and that will be go for T minus 1 year. If it is becoming maturing at T years, then if you have deposited S amount after 1 year, then it will become like S into S is the beginning amount, S into e to the power C T minus 1, because it will go for T minus 1 year. What about next x? That is another account where the money will become s into e to the power c in bracket t minus 2. Make sense? Now if he is depositing for t number of years, because it is maturing after t years. If he is depositing for t numbers years, then he has t different account logically. He is seeing a single account, but logically there are t number of different accounts are there. In first account, initial money y0 will be y0 e to the power ct. In second account, s into e to the power ct minus 1. In another account, s e to the power ct minus 2. Can someone see we are breaking some? Dividing problem into n different parts, sum it part by part and then solve it. This is not available in any of the book. Anyone can try. This is not available in any of the book. Okay, how to solve it? The book, the way they will do, I have seen in the book, very prestigious books. They will talk that consider there is a delta t amount of the time and s he is depositing. So s dt, then integrate here and there. Anyone can understand this, the whatever the proof available in the book, I can bet on that. This is called dividing problem into n different parts. What will be amount in his account at any time t? When he started with the y0, interest rate is c, and after t year, where someone is or he is depositing s rupees every year also. What will be that? Let's divide into n different parts. First part is y0 going like this. Next part is s going for t minus 1 duration. Next means y is, I can take first one as s only. First one as s only. Then what is first one? S, that is the initial amount he had deposited. S. Let's talk in abstract manner. S e to the power c t minus 0. It went for t minus 0 duration. Next is s e to the power c t minus 1. Next is s e to the power c t minus 2, because it is going for duration t. First one was going for duration t. Then next to next will go for duration 2 year less than t. Okay, if I at the end, if I all add, sum it, I get the solution. What is your solution? Summation. Summation I equal to 1 to t. The t is the number of year. S e to the power s e to the power c, and in bracket e to the power c in bracket t minus, t minus I. This is abstract calculation. What is the amount that someone can expect after t year? Summation sigma I equal to 1 to t or 1 to n whatsoever. S, that is the beginning money, e to the power c, and in bracket t or n whatsoever. N minus I. Okay, sorry, I is 0 to t, not 1 to t. 0, it starts with the 0, because first amount I had added, there it will be t minus 0, that is t minus 1 t. Someone adds it, then will it give the solution? This is called first dividing the problem into n different parts. Then go with the summation. What will be the next? Integration. Calculus. Okay, what we are not doing here, we are not using vector here. But this is how it is. If it becomes very complex, then person need to use vector. That we will see. Okay, I believe it is very long duration. Anyway, we will proceed on this. Please do not mind supporting us. +91 is the India country code 9483160610 is the telephone number. +91 is the India country code 9483160610 is the telephone.